Hi everybody, today we will be discussing exercise 2.1. Okay, this is class 6th chapter 2 whole numbers. Okay, so the first question is write the next three natural numbers after 10,999. Okay, that is the first question. 10,999. Okay, you have to write the next three natural numbers after 10,999. So what will be the very next number? If you are adding 1, you will get the very next number. Okay, that is 10999 plus 1 will give the very next natural number, which is 11,000. Okay, now what is next? You have to write the next three numbers. So after this 11,000 will be what? 11,001, then 11,002. Okay, these are the very next three numbers: 11,000, 11,001 and 11,002. Understand? So this is the answer for first question. Now let's see the second question. Write the three whole numbers occurring just before 10,001. What is the question? You have to write the three whole numbers occurring before 10,001. Okay, 10,001 is the question. So 10,001, the number just before 10,001, how will you find it? You have to just subtract 1. Okay, then what you will get? You will get the number 10,000. Okay, this is the number just before this 10,000. Now what about the number just before this 10,000? That means you have to just subtract 1 from this 10,000. Then what will be the answer? You have to just transform this zeros to 9. So 9,999 will be the answer. Understand? To find the predecessor of this, it's very easy. How? You have to just transform these zeros to 9, and the number which is before this, occurring before this 0, you have to subtract 1 from this number. So 1 minus 1 will become what? 0. Okay, so this 0 will come in front of this 9. That means 0 itself. Okay, now you have to again find one more number, because the question is three whole numbers. Okay, so what will be the number just before this? It's very easy. That is 9,998. That means what? You have to just subtract 1 from this 9,999. Okay, so these are the three numbers, that is 10,000, 9,999, 9,998. These are the three numbers which comes before 10,001. Okay, understand how you are doing this? Okay, now what is the third question? Third question is that which is the smallest whole number? That is the third question. That is, which is the smallest whole number? Okay, whole number means what? Third question. Whole number means what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. So from where whole number is starting? It's starting from 0. So answer for third question will be 0. 0 is the smallest whole number. Okay, so that is the answer for third question. Now let's see the fourth question. How many whole numbers are there between 32 and 53? Okay, this is the question. How many whole numbers are there between 32 and 53? Okay, if a question is asked in this way, that is, how many whole numbers are there between two particular numbers, then what you have to do is that you have to take the difference of these two numbers. That is, highest number is 53. So 53 minus 32. Okay, what is 53 minus 32? You will get it as 21. Okay, now you have to just subtract 1 from this 21, so that you will get the answer as 20. So you can tell that there are 20 whole numbers between 53 and 32. Understand? If a question is asked in this way, then you have to take the difference of that two numbers, that is 53 and 32, and then you will get the answer as 21. But the answer is not 21. Okay, you have to again subtract 1 from this answer, so that you will get the answer as 20. So you can tell that there are 20 whole numbers between 52 and 32. Understand? So answer for this question will be 20. If you have any doubt, you can just take any two small numbers two small whole numbers and see. For example, if I am asking you how many whole numbers are between 5 and 10, how many whole numbers are there between 5 and 10, then what you will do, you will take the difference. So 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. Okay, but actually how many numbers are there between 5 and 10? 6, 7, 8, 9, only 4 numbers. Okay, so if you want to get the answer as 4, what you have to do, you have to subtract 1 from this 5. Okay, only then you will get the answer as 4. Okay, in this same way we have done the steps for this question. Okay, that is, just take the difference and subtract 1 from the answer. Okay, then you will get the real answer. Okay, this is how you are doing the fourth question. Now let's see the fifth question. Find the successor of. Okay, you have to find the successor of given numbers, and the first one is what? 2 4 4 0 7 0 1. This is the question. So how will you find the successor? To find the successor, you need to just add 1. Okay, plus 1 will give you the successor, so that your answer will be what? 2 4 4 0 7 0. The last one was 1, but when you are writing the successor, it will become 2. Okay, so this will be the answer. That is 24,40,702 will be the answer. Okay, now let's see B. That is 1,199. So here also, in order to see the successor, what you have to do, you have to just add 1. Okay, plus 1 will give what? The successor. So 10, 10, 2, 0, 0, 1. Okay, what is the answer? 1,200,000. Okay, 1,200,000 is the successor of this particular number. Okay, 1,200,000 is the successor of 1,199. Understand? That is, you have to just add 1 so that you will get the successor. Okay, now let's see C. 10,99,999 is the question. Okay, now you have to see the successor. So you know that in order to see the successor, you have to just add 1. Okay, then what will you get? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, this is the answer. That means what? 11 lakh. Okay, 11 lakh is the answer. Okay, 11 lakh is the answer. So this is the answer. That is 11 lakh is the answer. Now let's see D. 23,45,670 is the D. So in order to find the successor, it's very easy. Just add 1. Okay, if you add 1, what will be the answer? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Instead of 0, you can put 1. Okay, so 23,45,671 will be the answer. Okay, so in this way you can find the successor. That is, just add 1 to the given number so that you will get the successor of the given number. Okay, now the sixth question. Let's see the sixth question. Sixth question is, you need to find the predecessor of. Okay, predecessor of 94. How will you find the predecessor of 94? You need to just subtract 1 from this 94. Okay, then you will get predecessor as 93. Okay, it's easy. Now what is B? B is 10,000. Okay, 10,000. You need to find the predecessor of 10,000. So what will you do? You will just subtract 1 from this 1000. Okay, sorry, 10,000. Subtract 1 from this 10,000. Then you will get the answer as what? 9,999. Okay, if you are doing the subtraction, you will see it. Minus 1 means what? 9, 0, 9, 9, 9, 10. Okay, so you will get the answer as 9,999. Okay, even without doing this itself, you will get the predecessor as 9999. How? You're asked to find the predecessor of 10,000, right? So in order to find the predecessor of this 10,000, you need to just transform this 0 to 9, this to 9, this to 9, this to 9. But what about this 1? 1 will be transformed as 1 minus 1, which is equal to 0. Okay, so 0 here. That means what? 9999. Understand? In this way also you can find the predecessor. Okay, but if you are finding any difficulty to find the predecessor in this way, then you can just subtract the numbers and find the predecessor. Okay, but this is more easier. That is, just transform that zeros to 9 and the number before this zeros as what? 1 minus that number. Okay, sorry, that number minus 1. Okay, in this way you can find the predecessor. Now let's see C. 2,08,090. This is the question. So in order to find the predecessor, you need to just subtract 1. Okay, so if you are subtracting 1, then what you will get? Minus 1. What will be the answer? This will become 8. This will become 10, 9, 8, 0, 8, 0, 2. Okay, so what will be the predecessor? Predecessor will be 208089. Okay, that is 2,08,089. Okay, this will be the predecessor. Okay, you have to subtract 1 and then you will get the answer as 2,08,089. Understand? Now let's see D. 76 lakhs. D is 76,54,321. Now to find the predecessor, you need to just subtract 1. Okay, subtracting 1 will give what? 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so predecessor of this 76,54,321 is what? 76,54,320. Okay, this is the predecessor. Okay, so in order to find the predecessor of these particular numbers, you need to just subtract 1 from this given number, then you will get the predecessor. Okay, so this is all about the 6th question. Now let's see the 7th one. In each of the following pairs of numbers, state which whole number is on the left of the other number on the number line. Also write them with the appropriate sign greater than between them. Okay, so you have to tell which number is on the left of other number on the number line. So you know that if this is a number line, suppose this is a number line, then you know that numbers on the left, okay, suppose there are 2 numbers, 3 or many numbers. Okay, suppose this is 0, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, number line is going in this way. So you know that this 2 will be always less than 4. Is it? 2 will be less than 4. Understand? That means what? Numbers on the left will be always smaller than numbers on the right. Okay, if you are taking any number, suppose you are taking 3 and 5, then you can see that numbers on the left is always less than numbers on the right. Okay, that means numbers on the left is always less than numbers on the right. Okay, and in the question it's asked which whole number is on the left. So left side means what? Smaller number. Okay, left means what? Smaller number. Okay, left side means smaller number. So here we are asked to find the smaller number among this. That is, the first question is 530 and 503. Okay, that is the first question is, first one is A. Okay, 7th first one is A, 530 and 503. This is the first question, and the question is that state which whole number is on the left of other. That means what? We have to tell which number is on the left. Left side means I have told you it is the smaller number. Okay, it will be the smaller number. So among this, which is small? How will you find? You can just consider the first digit. First digit is the same. Now you can consider the very next digit. Okay, very next digit. Here it's 3 and here it's 0. So which one is greater? This 3 is greater. So you can tell that 530 is greater, or 503 is less than 530. Okay. Here number of digits are the same, that is 3. Here also 3 digits, here also 3 digits. But you can see that the first number is also the same 5. So you can just consider the very next number. Here it's 0 and here it's 3. So 3 is greater. So that you can tell 530 is greater and 503 is smaller. That means you can put this sign. Okay. Here it's asked, that is write the appropriate sign between them. So I have put the sign, that is 503 is less than 530. And one more question is that state which whole number is on the left. On the left means what? The number which is small. Okay, on the left means on the left in the number line. Okay, in the number line, which number appears on the left. That means which is the smallest number among this. Smallest number among this is what? 503. So 503 appears on left. Okay, appears on left. Understand? This is the answer for first question. Now let's see the second question. 370 and 307. This is the question. So here also you can see that both have got equal number of digits, that is 3 digits. Now let's see the first digit. It's 3 here and it's 3 here, so the same. But here it's 7 and here it's 0. That means which is greater? This 7 is greater. That means you can tell 370 is greater than 307. Okay, so greater number is 370 and the smaller number is 307. So you can put greater sign here in this way. So we have put the sign. Now there is one more question. State which whole number is on the left of the other number on the number line. Okay, on the number line I have told you that the smaller number will be in the left. That means what? Among this, which is smaller, this is smaller. So you can tell that 307 is on the left. Okay, 307 appears on the left on the number line. Understand? So this is the answer for B. Now let's see C. So this is the question, that is 98,765, 56,789. So here also equal number of digits. How many digits? 5 digits are there in this number as well as in this number. So let's consider the very first number, which is 9 in this case, and here it's 5. That means which one is greater? 9 is greater. So you can tell that 98,765 is greater than 56,789. Understand? This is the answer. Now, which number appears on the left of the other number? Here, the smaller number is this one. So, you can tell that 56,789 appears on left of number line. Appears on left, okay, of number line. Understand? Always the smaller number among this will appear on the left. So, this is the answer for C. Okay, now let's see D. Okay, so let's count the number of digits in each case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 digits. Now this case 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here 8 digits are there. Okay, here 7 digits and here 8 digits. Okay, that means which number will be greater? 8 digit number will be greater. So this will be greater. So you can write 90. This 9830415 less than 100230001. Okay, this number will be greater number. Now one more question. Which number appears on the left of the number line? This will appear on the left. Why? Because this is the smaller number among these. So it appears on the left of the other number. Okay. So whenever you are asked to compare two digits, two numbers, then first thing that you should do is you have to count the number of digits in each number. Okay, and if a particular number have got higher number of digits, means what? That will be the greater number. Okay, now if both have got the same number of digits, then what you have to do? You have to consider the very first place value, and which number have got the greater number, that particular number will be considered as the greatest among those two. Okay, and if that place have also got the same number, suppose 5 and 5, here also 5, here also 5, then what happens? Then you can just consider the very next place. Okay, in this way we are usually determining which is the greater number. All these things you have studied in detail in the previous class. I hope so. Okay. So this is how you are determining the greater number. Okay. So this is all about the 7th question. Now let's see the 8th question. Which of the following statements are true and which are false? Okay. First question is 0 is the smallest natural number. 0 is the smallest natural number. Is it true or false? It's definitely false. Why false? 0 is not a natural number. Okay. 0 is not a natural number. Then how it will become the smallest natural number? Okay. So the answer is false. Now B. 400 is the predecessor of 399. 400 is the predecessor of 399. 399. What will be the predecessor of 399? The number that comes just before this 399 means what? 398 will be the predecessor of 399. Is it? So this is a false statement. Okay, 400 is the predecessor of 399. That is wrong. 400 is actually the successor of 399. Okay, so answer for B will be what? Answer for B will be false. Okay, 400 is the successor actually. Okay, now what is the third question? 0 is the smallest whole number. 0. What are whole numbers? 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay, so 0, you can see that 0 is the smallest whole number. That means C is what? True. Okay, C is true. Now what is next? D. What is D? 600 is the successor of 599. 599. How will you get the successor? You need to just add 1 to this 599 so that you will see that 600 will be the answer. So 600 is the successor of 599 means what? That is a true statement. Okay, so D is true. Now let's see E. What is E? E. All natural numbers are whole numbers. Natural numbers means what? Natural numbers means 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. What about whole numbers? 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay. So all natural numbers are whole numbers means what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any whole natural numbers you can see inside these whole numbers, right? Is it? All natural numbers can be seen inside this whole numbers. That means what? All natural numbers are whole numbers, or you can say E is true. Now let's see F. What is F here? All whole numbers are natural numbers. All whole numbers. Whole numbers means what? 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. All whole numbers are natural numbers means what? Each and every numbers are natural numbers, but that is wrong. Why? 0 is present inside this whole number, but you can see that 0 is not a natural number. 0 is not a natural number, so you can tell that this statement is false. Okay, all whole numbers are natural numbers means what? That statement is wrong. 0 is not a natural number. Okay, so F is false. Now let's see G. The predecessor of a two-digit number is never a single-digit number. Predecessor of a two-digit number is never a single-digit number means what? If you are taking any two-digit number, you will never get the predecessor of that particular two-digit number as a single-digit number. Is it true? It's not true. It's false. Why is it false? Suppose I am taking the number 10. Okay, here you can see that the number 10 is a two-digit number. 1, 2. It's a two-digit number. Now what about the predecessor of this 9? Predecessor of 10 is what? 9. Okay, predecessor of this 10 is 9. So what about this 9? 9 is a one-digit number. Okay, so predecessor of a two-digit number, here it's a one-digit number. That means in the question is said that predecessor of a two-digit number is never a single-digit number. So that is false, because here 10 is a two-digit number, but here we got the predecessor as a single-digit number. So the statement G is what? False. Okay. Now let's see H. 1 is the smallest whole number. 1 is the smallest whole number. Is it true? No. Why? Whole number means what? 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. So which is the smallest whole number? 0. So 1 is not the smallest whole number. So it's a false statement. Now I. What is I? The natural number 1 has no predecessor. Which is the natural number 1? 1. Natural number starts from 1. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, etc.? So natural number 1, you cannot see any number before this 1. That means you can tell that 1 has no predecessor. So this statement is correct. That is I is a true statement. Okay, I is a true statement. Now what about J? The whole number 1 has no predecessor. What about the whole number? Whole number means 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. So here the predecessor of 1 is what? 0. That means the whole number 1 has a predecessor as 0. So this statement is false. Statement says that whole number 1 has no predecessor, but actually 1 has a predecessor. So this statement is false. Now K. What is K? Whole number 13 lies between 11 and 12. Whole number 13 lies between 11 and 12. Is it correct? Is there any whole number between 11 and 12? No, there is no whole number between 11 and 12. So this statement is false. Okay, K, statement K is actually false. Now what about L? Whole number 0 has no predecessor. Whole number 0. Whole number 0 means what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the whole number. Now 0. Is there any number before this 0? In the case of whole numbers, no. In the case of whole numbers, you cannot see any number before this 0. That means whole number 0 has no predecessor. That is a true statement. Okay. I is a true statement. Whole number 0 has no predecessor. Now what about the last one? M is L. Okay. The last one M. The successor of a 2-digit number is always a 2-digit number. Successor of a 2-digit number is always a 2-digit number. Is it a true statement? No, it's a false statement. Why? I can give you one example. For example, 99. It's a 2-digit number, isn't it? It's a 2-digit number. Now, what about the successor of this 99? 99 plus 1 is equal to 100. 100 is the successor of 99. That means successor of a 2-digit number is a 3-digit number. Okay, successor of a 2-digit number is a 3-digit number. But in the question, it said that successor of a 2-digit number is always a 2-digit number. So you can tell that it's a false statement. Why? Because 99 is a 2-digit number, but its successor 100, which is a 3-digit number. Understand? So in this way, you can find true or false. Okay. So I hope you understood this exercise 2.1 clearly. Okay, so that's all. Thank you.